Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily.
And what you're showing them, this Protestant movement.
Right.
These different denominations that come from Protestantism.
Right.
And the denomination is nothing but a religious group.
Right.
When in the Bible doesn't say celebrate religion or have religion. The Bible doesn't speak about a religion. It speaks about laws, statutes, and commandments. What to do and what not to do. That's all I talk about. You understand? Somebody then got records that belong to certain people and took those records and come up with all this kind of stuff we have today. When those records, not their records. These records, this Bible is records of a particular people on the earth. You understand? Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, some of us got our records. And trying to live our record, that's called identity theft. You understand that? That's what it's called. But we're going to break that identity theft and we're going to expose the thief. And this is what's going to be P.K. You understand that? To bring forth this truth. Now, let's get back to it. In 1563 A.D., Ignatius of Loyola, a Jesuit order of the Roman Catholic Church, was created to monitor the Protestant churches. Now, these churches started springing up. So they created a Jesuit order. Them Jesuit priests were meant to monitor all the Protestant churches. They're trying to monitor what's going on with them.
Right.
And they rebels. They breaking law from the Roman Catholic Church.
Right.
Right? Now, in 1598, the Huguenots, founders of the Bohemians. You know what the Bohemians are? The evangelists, the evangelicals, the more Bohemian stuff, the Bohemian Grove and all that little kind of garbage. And all that stuff there.
Right.
That's them. They were started in 1598. Alright? Now let's go to 1609. John Smith in Amsterdam started the Baptist church known as BABPTIST. You understand that? Got over here, and you had them Southern Baptists down south, which was started by the KKK.
Right.
You understand that?
Right.
That's who the Southern Baptists were.
Right.
All right. Now, with that being said, let's go to Baptist out of the Oxford Dictionary of World Religions. Go to page 126. You understand? Page 126. And let's find out about these Baptists. You understand? And find out what they say about them. Is this something that we're supposed to be joining and getting down with? No, it's not. None of these philosophies and doctrines that's under Protestantism is ordained by the Lord. I don't care if they got the Bible.
Right.
It don't matter.
Right.
Read.
Baptist churches, Christian denomination.
What denomination?
Christian denomination.
Go ahead.
Baptists form one of the largest Protestant bodies with a worldwide membership of over 40 million.
Go ahead.
Plus a greater number of adherents.
Mm-hmm.
Its beginnings can be traced among the Anabaptists.
The who?
Anabaptists.
The Anabaptists. You understand? We're going to find out who they are in a minute. Go ahead.
And to the ministry of the English Puritan John Smith.
That English Puritan John Smith. I know you heard about him, right? He sound familiar? John Smith. This is when he traced them roots back to this cat right here. And what does he got to do with Israelites? That's what I want to know. What does he got to do with the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel? Any more on that out? Go ahead.
And his fellow separatist exiles.
You understand? They were exiled. Why? Because they were teaching something different than what the Roman Catholics were teaching. And they exiled them. Go ahead.
Who made believers baptism the basis of their gathered church fellowship in Amsterdam.
See that? You know what baptism is? They dunked you in that water. They made their believers get dunked in the water. You understand that? But that ain't what's gonna save you. That ain't gonna make you brand new.
Right.
Now give me Anabaptist, page 61.
Come on.
Go to page 61 and find out what Anabaptist is. Let's get some scriptures off what we just found out about Mr. John Smith and the Baptist philosophy and doctrine. Go ahead.
Anabaptists.
Go ahead.
Various radical or left-wing Reformation groups who reinstated the baptism of believers on profession of personal faith.
See that? A personal faith. And that's why everybody say, I got my personal relationship with the Lord. That's where all that garbage come from. You understand that? A personal faith. That's why they say those things. And where did the Bible say that? I know scriptures in the Bible where the Most High punished all the people for one man's mistake.
Right.
Because one man went off and started doing something wrong, everybody got punished.
Right.
And if it was just your own personal belief, your own personal faith, then the Lord wouldn't punish everybody as a nation.
Right.
Like y'all lost. You lost because you following something that the Lord said don't follow.
Right.
You're not following the Most High in the Bible. You follow man's philosophy. And you follow the philosophy of the so-called European, who was Esau in the Bible. And the Lord said in the Bible he gave to Jacob. You understand? You got anything on this, Quadzak?
Come on. Can I get Mark chapter 8 verse 15?
Yeah, that sounds good there. That's what I'm talking about.
Mark chapter 8 verse 15.
I got it.
Go ahead, brother.
Mark chapter 8 verse 15. And he charged them saying,
And the he's talking about is Jesus Christ, Yahawashi, a black man from the tribe of Judah. Go ahead.
take heed, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees.
What the Lord is saying, beware, means, be alert, be careful, watch what you're listening to, what's being taught to you. And that leaven is talking about the teachings of the Pharisees. But guess where these teachings is coming from? Go ahead.
And of the leaven of Herod.
Of Herod.
That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? This is why General Isaac Young's bringing about John Smith and Michael Luther. This was a European too.
That's right. He was from Esau. Herod was not no Jew. He was an Edomite, or the son of Esau. Go ahead.
And that's basically what I would want to also say is that these religions, if they were any help to us, these are the same doctrines that are getting us destroyed, and we're killing one another over them. If we don't kill one another, our leaders I had was killed over it. And our same leaders, the Pharisees, had Christ killed, found the doctrine of Herod. So these to let you know that we should not be dealing with these things, these doctrines of men which is sin. That's it, sir.
Listen, that's it. That is the bomb there. Why you got anything you want to bring out, brother?
If I could,
come on.
Can I get Romans chapter 1 verse 25?
Yes.
Because this what we bringing out, what the general is bringing out is so heavy. Only way for our people to be healed is we got to deal with the truth. Yeah. We got to understand and realize that for 400 years, these religions, whether it be Christians, different doctrines of Christianity, Islam, Buddha, or whatever religion you choose to follow, it ain't got nothing to do with the Most High. Here you is running around a religion and you don't know your nationality. If I could, brother.
Come, Romans 1 and 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Who changed the truth of God into a lie? Meaning this. Who said that this Bible was for every nation up under the sun? Who said that no matter if you are so-called European, Chinese, African, or whatever, you could have this Bible in your house and you could worship the Most High in Christ? When that's not in the Bible. Christ said he only came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right.
Paul, who y'all try to link to the other nations, said his prayer is that Israel shall be saved.
That's right.
This Bible ain't dealing with no other nation but you black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel.
Right.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie? Religion is a lie. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. That's all I wanted to say on that.
Listen, Most High in Christ. You understand that? Let me say something to you. The Lord wants this being said. The Lord put a spirit on us to bring this stuff out here today. You understand that? To crush these lies and bring forth the truth. The Lord, the one that said, he wants his spirit in the earth again amongst his people. And to do that, we got to crush everything that's holding our people back.
Right.
And that's the lies of these Protestants, and these so-called Europeans, the sons of Esau, teaching us things that the Lord said don't teach.
Right.
You understand? Now, also in 1609 AD, the Presbyterian Church was established. You understand that? Now, let's get the Presbyterian Church. Go to page 766.
Come.
You understand? And also in the 1600s, You had the Minnow Simeons in Switzerland. They saw the Mennonites. Who are the Mennonites? The Amish people. You understand? That's what the Mennonites, the Amish people. All right? But now I'm going to go to the Presbyterian Church, the Presbyterians. Page, what I call from 766.
Come.
Read, my required.
Presbyterian, forms of Christian church order and doctrine which emerged from the Reformation.
Well, that's when they broke off from the Roman Catholic Church. Had that old Reformation thing. Or Reformation, rather. I'm sorry. Reformation. All right? Go ahead.
Although in their own estimate they are in direct continuity from the New Testament, relying on the ministry and governance of elders.
Go ahead.
Although the term Reformed is often used of all churches derived from the Reformation.
Right. Any more on that?
Come.
Go ahead.
There is in fact a distinction between the Lutheran and others.
The Lutheran and others. Now jump to the other page that got highlighted right there. Because we're going to show you something about these churches. Let me tell you something. Once you break off, you're going to continue to be a break-off group. They broke off from the Roman Catholic Church. You understand? They broke off from them. And guess what? They're going to keep on breaking off. They broke off from them and they broke off from themselves. Read.
Reformed. Presbyterian Christianity has been characterized by constant division.
Constant what?
Constant division.
Meaning constant break-off groups inside of their own daggone philosophy and doctrine. They broke from the Roman Catholic Church, now they're breaking from themselves. Why? Because it ain't the truth. If it's the truth, it's going to stand. You understand? Read.
To such an extent that the myriad churches cannot be listed here.
Meaning they had so many break-offs that you can't even list the names of the break-offs they didn't have. That's a lot.
Right.
That's a lot.
Right.
They have all these break-off groups the way they did. This is ridiculous, man.
Right.
But this is what you're following. You understand? This is what you're following, what you're believing into. You went up in these churches on Sundays, thinking the Lord is in these places. And he ain't in there.
That's right.
I see you quite as I give me the scripture you got, brother.
Come on,
I seen you moving over there, brother. As soon as you was talking, I seen you moving. Hit me with the scripture.
2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 16.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, this got to be talked about and shown, man. The Presbyterian Church. We're gonna get into the AME Church. I can't wait to break that one down. I want to talk about it at the AME Church. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 16.
Go ahead.
And what agreement have the temple of God with idols?
See, we the temple of the Most High, Israel. So what agreement do we have dealing with Mr. John Calvin,
John Smith,
Michael Luther, and all this madness? What do we have to do with that? Those doctrines they come from idol worship. It's something that can't breathe, that can't smell, that can't even fight for its own self.
Right.
But we follow these things. Go ahead.
For ye are the temple of the living God.
We are special people. We have a power, man, that destroyed our enemies, split the Red Sea, destroyed Pharaoh, ate his crops up with grasshoppers and sent frogs all over the place. That's our power, man. Read on.
As God has said, I will dwell in them.
The Lord will dwell with us if we keep his commandments, but our leaders don't keep the commandments. They do it for gain. They do it for pride. They do it for lust. They do it for money. Read on.
And walk in them.
Go ahead.
And I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
The reason why we don't know that we're Israelites is because we call ourselves Christians and Muslims. That's why we don't know that the Lord is our power. Until y'all done found the school of Israelite U.P.K. That's where you're gonna find out all the correct teachings on how to serve the Lord and Yahweh Mashiach, which is his son Jesus Christ.
Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous treading the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. We I see that they run gone left mommy. Fi struggle the hard road with 5 beginning. Our I see baby having baby. Nothing that happen now.